I had a dog, a smooth fox terrier, most beautiful little girl, and she got very sick. She was diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder. So I went to go see a psychic in Salem, and the psychic gave me a reading, but then she mentioned her classes that she had taught at her store, which were, she said, were meditation classes. So I went out and I bought the book, the Idiot's Guide or the Dummy's Guide to Meditating, and I read it cover to cover because I wanted to be prepared. I didn't want to go into a class where I didn't know what was going to happen. So I went into the shop. It was like a Wednesday evening, I believe, and we were asked to connect with our guardian angel. So I got into a state of meditation, and I saw this beautiful angel in my meditation. I asked her name. She gave me her name. And I also asked, I said, how is Corky going to be, my dog? And then I heard her angelic voice saying, Corky's going to be okay. Corky's going to be okay. Well, it brought me to tears because, I felt like maybe there's some hope here. Maybe there's a chance that she is going to survive this. She was 6.5 years old. So I started to bring her to classes with me. The next time when she was in the hospital, I got a call from Angel Memorial, and they said, you can come and pick Corky up. She's ready for you. I'm like, what? You were just talking about putting her down? And I was just so confused. I was like, oh my God. I was like, is this really what they call a miracle? I think I'm experiencing a miracle. So I raced to the hospital, and they opened up her cage door in the hospital, and she came out with the IV in her paw and everything. She leaped into my arms, wagging her tail, happy as can be. You wouldn't even know she was sick. They said, we don't, I'm sorry, something happened, we can't explain it. And I said, you mean a miracle? And the vet went, so I think you should have a follow-up appointment. So obviously they didn't want to acknowledge the potential of, or the fact that it was a miracle that she lived. So long story short, she actually lived till she was 12 and a half years old. And she was a very big part of my spiritual transformation because it was because of her and her illness that I actually went to a psychic, joined classes, and began to take healing classes and study psychic and mediumistic development. And that really put me on my spiritual path. My website is joannegerber.com. If you are interested in my services, you can also call my office. That phone number is 781-883-5403.